So if you own an apartment, you own units of apartments for rent, and nobody has rented your apartment in the last few weeks, few months, or even few years, and you're wondering what's going on, why is nobody renting my apartment? This video is for you. In this video, I'm going to share with you 6 different reasons why you are having a difficult time renting your apartment. And by the end of this video, either one or two of these 6 reasons will hit home, and that will be your problem to go and address. My name is Mercy Okeke, and what do? I provide decent housing solutions. I help you grow your net worth through profitable investments in real estate. So let's dive right into this video. Now, what are the 6 reasons why you're having difficulty renting your apartment? Now, number 1, you are charging higher rent than the neighborhood can bear. This is one of the most common mistakes, and it's one of the most avoidable, right? Before you set your rent price, the first question you should be asking is not how much do I need, but how much is this neighborhood renting for? Because people do their research. Before somebody calls you to rent your apartment, believe me, they have already gone through multiple listings in that area. So they already know the going rate for similar houses nearby. And the moment your price is higher than the market price, without a clear or visible justification like better finishing, or improved security, or upgraded amenities, they won't argue with you. They'll simply move on to the next option. So people compare before they contact you. And if your pricing does not align with the reality of the neighborhood, they will move on to other affordable options. Number 2, higher or growing number of vacancies in the area. Now, your apartment is not the only thing people are judging or prospective tenants are judging. They are judging the entire neighborhood. If multiple units in your building or on your street or within your estate is sitting empty at the same time, it's a signal, and prospective tenants can read that very clearly. It tells them one of two things. It's either the pricing across the area is misaligned with the market, like I mentioned before, or something about that area is pushing people away. Either way, you are now competing not just with other landlords, you are competing with the reputation of the location itself. So wherever there are lots of vacancies, it creates a perception problem. The area starts to look undesirable. Even if your apartment is well maintained, we homeowners will keep wondering, why are nobody renting the apartment? Why is nobody here? Why is the entire community looking empty? So what you have to do as a property owner dealing with a location where there is a perception problem in the neighborhood, you now have to figure out, why are houses sitting vacant in this community? Is it flooding problems? Is it a history of theft, insecurity, diabolical factors? Yeah, I had to say that. Right? So in this situation, waiting and hoping is not a strategy. You need to identify the cause of the problem, then you can find a way to fix it so that your apartment can be rented. Now, the third reason you are having difficulty renting your apartment is if there's insecurity in the neighborhood. Nobody, absolutely nobody, will move themselves and their family into a place where they don't feel safe. Security is not a bonus feature, it's a must-have. No matter how beautiful your tiles or your POPs are, it does not override the anxiety that comes with living in a location that does not feel safe. So if your neighborhood has a known security problem, whether it's petty theft or a history of break-ins or simply a general atmosphere of unease, that information travels. Tenants talk to each other, right? Prospective tenants ask about the neighborhood when they come for inspections. They read the energy of a place, right? So as a landlord, you may not be able to single-handedly fix neighborhood insecurity, but you can address the ones that are within your boundaries, like putting good perimeter fencing within your property, having a functional gatehouse, security lighting, and even going as far as employing security guards, security personnel to patrol within the area to keep it safe. Now, putting these things in place can signal that you take security very seriously, and this matters to prospective tenants. Now, the fourth reason why you may be having difficulty renting your apartment is you are just a problematic landlord. Now, being a landlord is more than owning a property. As a landlord, you are running a business, and in every business, how you treat your customers determine whether they stay, whether they refer other people, and also determines if your revenue is consistent. Your tenants are your customers, right? So you need to start treating them like it, because word travels in the housing market. Nobody wants to live with a landlord who makes living in that apartment hell for them, especially in a close-knit community. If you have a reputation for ignoring maintenance requests, you are entering your tenants' houses without notice, or you are nonchalant towards repairs or tenants' general experience is unpleasant, the former tenant will tell potential tenants that this our landlord is not a good man, this our landlord is stressing us, and they will rent your apartment. They'll move to the next place where they can enjoy peace and prosperity. Now, the fifth reason why you are having difficulty renting your apartment is if your kitchen and your bedroom is small. This one has become a menace in the southwest market, most especially in Lagos. Now, the kitchen and the bathroom can either close a deal or kill it. A tenant can forgive a modest living room, they can adjust to a very small bedroom, but the kitchen and the bathroom are the rooms where people spend the most emotionally significant time. And if either of these rooms feels cramped or poorly designed, it creates a negative impression of the entire apartment. So a small kitchen signals that you will struggle to move comfortably or cook comfortably in that kitchen. And a small or poorly designed bathroom signals that your bath time will be unpleasant. And trust me, I don't want to get back from work after a really busy day and have to struggle to have a good bath. Doesn't make sense. Now, I know that in many communities, because of how expensive land may be, it may not be possible for you to just build really big spaces. But what you can do, think about how can I optimize this space. So think about smart storage, think about clean finishings, think about good lightings, modern fittings. All of these things can make a small space feel like it's very big. There's a way you put a space together and it gives you an illusion that is actually a very big space. Meanwhile, the situation was just in how you actually place things around within that space, right? So the goal is to make the tenant feel like someone actually thought about their comfort. Now, the last reason why you will be having difficulty renting your apartment is because there are no basic amenities within the community. If there's no market nearby, no pharmacy, no schools within reasonable distance, no reliable transport link, the apartment becomes uncomfortable to live in. No matter how good that apartment is, no matter how spacious it is, an inconvenience has a price, right? Tenants will either avoid it entirely or demand lower rent to compensate for it. So, as a landlord who is developing a residential project, it's important for you to build the locations with basic amenities. These are the things that foster rental opportunities. All right. So with all of these six things, you now want to go back to the drawing board, look at your own apartment. Which of these six things could be the problem? So identify it, and that could just be the breakthrough you're looking for. So the bottom line is the landlords who keep their properties full are not the ones with the best apartments, not the ones with the best or lowest prices. They're the ones who understand that pricing is not just about personal gain, it's also about prioritizing the comfort of the tenants. So when you master this, you would solve your vacancy problem almost immediately. So let me know how which of these 6 points made sense to you, and if you want a guided consultation on how to solve your rental problems, my contact details will be in the description box. You can reach out to me and we can discuss how to solve any related needs that you may have. Once again, I'm Miss UKK, fondly called Madam Landlady, and it is my job to ensure that you're growing your net worth through real estate safely and profitably. So do well to like, share, and subscribe to this channel and come back for more educative videos like this. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.